The Chase's Jenny Ryan says, "That's my job," as she opens up on failure. The Chase quizzer Jenny Ryan has been a staple on the popular game show since 2015. Known as the Vixen, she joined the likes of Mark Labbett, Paul Sinha, and Anne Hegerty on the team trying at outwit contestants. Since it was launched on ITV in 2009, thousands of members of the public have tried to beat the Chasers, with varying levels of success. Jenny, 44, admits that her and her teammates have tried to build an intimidating atmosphere in the studio for contestants, but that can have some tricky knock-on effects.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Vixen pet fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
The quizzer lifted the lid on what she disliked about the hit program. She explained to New Magazine, "I don't like to see anybody fail or do badly. I want people to do their best, but if it means that their best isn't quite as good as mine, that's all right, that's my job. We just want good contestants who can beat us. We want a big challenge, and we want some really good, smart people to face off against us." Jenny also talked about the Chase's set design and how it's deliberately crafted to generate maximum pressure for participants. On how this affected the environment, she said, "We've created an atmosphere in the studio, an intimidation towards the contestants, where we're supposed to be making them feel under pressure, but we don't need it to affect ourselves. That's quite a tricky thing, so I do deep breathing, drink chamomile tea, and try to ignore the self-doubting bit of the brain that's chatting away." Jenny previously opened up about her work life before she became a chaser. She revealed she had to juggle multiple jobs at once to make ends meet. She told The Mirror in 2024, "At the time, I was essentially a temp, so I was doing a lot of different admin jobs all around the Northwest. I was a PA, I was selling radiators, I was working admin at a tip. I was doing all sorts of things, so when this came along, it couldn't have been a better time. I was quizzing quite a lot, and until a couple of years before that I was working as a writer in TV, but the work is so seasonal I just couldn't sustain it." Her pathway to the show was aided by Anne Hegerty, also known as the Governess, as they competed in the same pub quiz league. Since joining the program, Jenny has become a fan favorite and recently spoken about life on the show. The ITV star's remarks follow weeks after she shared a health update, having been left with a scar after undergoing surgery. The Chaser, who made her television quizzing debut while representing the University of Leeds on University Challenge, took to Instagram earlier this month to reveal she'd undergone surgery to remove her thyroid gland. Jenny, who has also featured on programs including Only Connect, Mastermind, and Are You an Egghead, provided fans with an update on her recovery, and the resulting scar reassured fans she was on the mend and okay. Catch the quizzer on the Hit List Celebrity Special tonight, Saturday, July 25, on BBC One from 5:55 p.m. to 6:4 p.m.